How do I... Hi everybody, RedWolfVion here with a nice little video for you guys. So, if you did see the news, guys, yo, we in there. Gelgoog Vertex is coming to Gundam Battle Operation 2. Alone, not alone. But this bad boy is looking really dope. It's the new suit coming here soon. It is actually a mobile suit that actually has this quick turn skill, which actually allows the suit to like rapidly turn while moving at high speeds. It's legit like a quick boost, similar to the Zoc. You know how the Zoc turns around a 180, but it's a lot faster. You can check out the clips on the official website, but this is a very interesting thing. However, you can use this thrust to turn quickly. While turning, the damage reactions are disabled, but the damage taken is greatly increased, so you have to be very careful when you're trying to bait people with this ability. I think it's a really cool thing. I'm very glad to see where this takes us. Fingers crossed we see some really fun stuff here. I think this suit will be the beginning of another style of play. More hit and run tactics maybe, but I'm really excited for that. Now, we're not going to, stick around to this too much, because we'll have this once the weekly update and video information comes out, but I think this suit will be available in June, early June. It is actually part of what seems to be like a limited quest, Operation Star 1. Now, there's many different steps to unlock some suits, similar to how limited quests where you have to get certain ratings and something like that. It's called a limited directive. So now guys, this is the final reward of step 5, which judging by the website, you have to have a space rating of A-, win a space battle 5 times, and deal a total of 250,000 damage. So that's 250,000 damage. So it's interesting, it's the first time they've done a limited directive with suits such as the Bau, the Gelgoog Vertex, GP01, Full Burnian level 1, and Hyzak custom level 1, and GM Intercept custom for level 1. So keep that in mind. Go check that out, guys. I'm really excited to see what this has. So we're not done yet. So we also have a dope new map functionality here. This functionality will treat the enemies underneath you and above you with a different shade of color, which you can enable under options. I believe you'll be able to do that as soon as the update goes live, where you see enemies higher than you, they'll be brighter, enemies lower than you will be darker, and you have the quote-unquote normal shade for the enemies that are the same altitude for you, and that'll be useful, very useful for space matches. Ground matches only for the flower types, but usually you can see or heal them a lot, given that we are going to get a brand new map, guys. We're getting a brand new map. This is the Lunar Debris Belt. Now this is going to be really cool for a few things here. It feels like forever since we had a new open space map. The last new space map we had was the very enclosed area, so this is a tricky map here, and I say this because there's a lot of debris. There is a lot of debris, so you're going to have to play this very careful while playing in teams. You see that there's 4 points in between the two bases, 5 points, excuse me. You have A, B, C, D, and E in the middle. This is going to be very interesting, and they note that the debris will be moving, and you can utilize the debris to kind of move around, and space units that have stealth will be very dangerous. So guys, you better get that Izok ready. All right, get that bad boy. Get the anti-stealth suits ready, because people will be very sneaky in here. I'm excited to see the kind of gameplay it's going to bring. Speaking of gameplay, guys, they're actually changing the thruster. When you're now in your pilot, or when you're out of your suit and your platform in space, it should no longer consume your thruster gauge. So that's really good. It makes sense because you're in space, right? I don't know these things, because physics and stuff it's beyond me. Also, regarding that space stuff, we have high spec MBAC, which is also getting an update here. Every suit that has the ability to be in space will get high spec MBAC, okay, level 1. Now for the suits that already had high spec and back level 1, they're going to get upgraded to level 2, which will increase the turn rate in space. So that's really cool. And it's a little giving some love for the support units out there. Now, I think what we need to talk about before closing is they are finally implementing the role buffs. So, role buffs, or what do they call it? Let's say the category buffs. Let's say that. So, guys, now when you have three or more units of the same category on your team or the enemy team, the type that is weakest to them will now receive a defense buff. All right. So now this right here is something that's really cool. If you have 1 or 2 units of the same category on the opposing team, you won't get a buff. But if you have 3 enemies of the opposing team, say if I'm support and they have 3 raids, I will get a 5% damage reduction by those units. If they manage to have 4 raids and I'm a support, I will have 7% reduction. If they have 5 units, 5 raids, I will get 8%. This information will be in the description below via link, so check it out, guys. Make sure we always want to support the official websites and whatnot. But this was a long time coming. It was weird because part of me felt like it was in the game because people were already preparing for it. But either way, I prefer 221. 311 is now a little bit trickier because they're going to have that 5% reduction. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think that 5% damage is going to do a lot more? I think every bit counts. I think people will be a little bit more wary of the selection they have. And hopefully it kind of encourages some of you guys to try suits that you wouldn't normally try, or try different categories. I think it's worth it. You should totally try it. But aside from that, there are other suits balances he mentioned, which I did not see there. But hey, guys, we got a new space map. We got Gelgoog Vertex coming. And this lunar debris belt is going to be kind of fun. So expect some gameplay with that, guys. Friday, probably. So keep your eyes peeled. I appreciate you guys so much, guys. I would like to say things have been very, very, very busy personally. But hey, look, we're here. We're in there. Congrats to GBO2 for keep doing what they're doing. Guys, we're close to that year anniversary. I'm curious what your predictions are. Start speculating now, and we'll find out and discuss in another video. That being said, as always, you guys know I love you. Without you, I wouldn't be here. So thank you. Have nothing but love, and I'll see you next time. Peace!